Hey there, Jim Gavigan, Industrial Insight, coming to you from the beautiful Washington Oaks State Park down here in Palm Coast, Florida. So one of the things I've been trying to figure out is I feel like the market's been slowing down a little bit, and I had a conversation with my good friend Adam Napolitano recently, and I was asking Adam, what are you seeing? And he said, Jim, I really feel like over the last 3, 4, 5 years that a lot of people were sold a bill of goods. That they were talking about IIoT and machine learning, and now with the advent of AI, that was going to be some panacea in manufacturing and was going to solve all of our issues. And I think a lot of people dove in, spent a whole lot of money, and didn't get a whole lot of results. I'm sure they got some. I'm not saying people didn't get any results. But what I have seen personally is that people haven't gotten the results that they were expecting. And it was far more difficult than what they originally thought. Is that really happening? Who's been burned by that? I'm really curious. In the comments below, I'm going to post this both on LinkedIn and on YouTube. In the comments below, please give me some feedback on that. Have you been burned? Does that make you a little bit gun shy as far as what I should do next? And I think one of the things that I wanted to say, just as a plea to you, is, we've been burned too. We've actually done some machine learning and advanced analytics projects that amounted to nothing, unfortunately. We've been through the same pain you've been through. We've been sold the bill of goods too. Fortunately for us, though, and for you potentially, is because we've been burned, we tend to start to recognize where this isn't a good fit for you. Here's some different ways that we could potentially solve or attack that particular issue. Not just throw a whole bunch of data at something and expect it to just solve all of our problems. That's just not how this works. It's never been how it works, and I'm sorry that you got sold that bill of goods. So if you really want someone to help cut through all the BS, help you really understand and focus on the issues that you face. And I'm not saying machine learning, advanced analytics, and this advent of AI in its current form are bad things. They're good things. However, they're not a panacea. They're not a silver bullet. But too many people have looked at it that way. And I think some people are just gun shy now. And so I think if you work with us a little bit, even if it's just, I would just have some conversations with you just to figure out, hey, how could you approach things differently? No obligation. Just, hey, how could you approach some things differently? What could you have done differently? I'd be willing to have those conversations because I guarantee you I'm going to learn something. You're probably going to learn something. And then if it turns out that there's some kind of thing we could do together, we could do business together, great. If not a big deal. I think I really need to get a better understanding of the marketplace and what is holding people back right now. Is it the economy? Are we waiting on the next shoe to drop with inflation, the Fed raising rates, all those kind of things? Are we worried about softening of markets? I think that's a lot of it. But I also think people have spent so much money in this area over the last 3, 4, 5 years and not gotten a whole lot out of it, that they're a little gun shy too and maybe afraid to spend the money. What are your thoughts? Give me some comments below.